Hey, what's up? We're going to be starting a new unit. And with that, just kind of like adjusting to all this online stuff, uh, we had talked at the beginning of the year about having your spiral notebook always with you, and that's what we'd be doing a bunch of work in and all that. We're going to be using that again. So if that's already gotten repurposed to something else, get a brand new spiral because we want it to be blank. It's the way I used to teach math, and it works really well. But so I don't have a spiral notebook anywhere in the house. I've put them all at school. So this is our make do spiral notebook. This is the front cover. Got it? The first like 5 or 6 pages, you're going to set up a table of contents. So what that's going to look like is we're going to have 4 little sections. Okay, we're going to have in the left-hand margin, just draw a line going down. You're going to label that column date. The next, probably the biggest chunk of space that you'll give any of the like little sections is going to be titled. It's going to be like the name of what we're doing that day. So at least like half the page for that. And then over towards the right hand side, we're going to have book and then draw a line down, right? And then the last one and all the way on the right hand margin, it's going to be page number. All right, the page number is going to be the actual page of your spiral that we're doing, okay? So I want you to set this type of template up for at least like 5 pages or so. So you do it on the next page, draw your lines down, next page, right? We can do front and back of the pages. And these are all going to be just set up for a table of contents, okay? After about like 5 pages of this or so, on our first page that we're not doing a table of contents on, paper. There we go. We're going to start numbering the pages. So see top corner I put page 1. You're just going to go through the rest of your spiral notebook and actually number the page. So page 1. Right, front and back, totally fine. Page 2, page 3, so on, so forth, all the way to the end of the book. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of numbered pages, but that's okay. That's how we're going to be keeping track of all of the stuff that we're doing so far. Okay, so starting the new unit, we'll start notes and stuff in this spiral, and then it's going to be really all of our work's going to be in the spiral. This way, when you do work for the online assignments, we can actually just do the work in the spiral. It's going to take the place of like having to send in pictures and stuff like that. So like today, the first assignment that we're doing is, what did I call it? Intro to rotational motion. So I'm going to go to the table of contents, right? The date is 2/19. The title is going to be Intro to Rotational Motion. The book sections are 10:1, 10:2, and 10:3. And the page number is actually going to be on page number 1. So what that's going to look like in your table of contents is going to be just like that, where we're filling in all of the pieces to keep track of what we're doing. Okay, and then because I put page 1, I would actually flip to page 1 right there. All right, I would say intro to rotational motion at the top. Right, and then I can take my notes, scribble, right? Notes, bunch of examples, okay, definitions, equations, whatever we're taking notes on that day. You know, while I'm still gone, it'll be some video stuff. When I'm back, still some video stuff, still some like examples we do in class or whatever like that. When you get done with your notes and it's time for the assignment that day, Like let's say you did some on the back page. Notes. Notes. Let's say you get like halfway done through the page and then we need to do the assignment. Just draw a big old bold line. Big old bold horizontal line right underneath where your notes end. And then we'll get doing our assignment. And that assignment, you'll just go on, work them down. Just like you normally would. Okay. Now all of our stuff is in one place and it's a lot easier to keep track of. And then when we take tests or if I want to check like work that you're doing or anything like that, I can make sure that all of our stuff is where it needs to be. Okay. And then we're actually doing the work. All right. Also makes it easier, like if you have questions or anything like that, when you come to me, like it's always people like trying to find their booklet or maybe they did their notes somewhere else. And then now when you come into class and you're like, oh, or before school and you're like, oh, I have this question, you just pull out your spiral, flip to the day we were at, and you're good. If you miss a day, let's say you miss today, you would know I missed February 19th. And then you can go and get the notes from somebody really easily. Okay, and then fill in what you got. All right, so that's how we're going to be keeping track of stuff in the Spiral Notebook. You've probably done stuff like this in other people's classes before, so it shouldn't be like too big of a departure from what you've done. But yeah, all right, so that is it for the new Spiral. You guys, if you have questions or anything, make sure you send them in, let me know, and have fun starting rotational motion.